Hi, I'm Steve Becker. I'm a licensed clinical social worker in private practice in Westfield, New Jersey. I've written a book called The Inner World of the Psychopath, a definitive primer on the psychopath personality and the psychopathy or sociopathy, narcissistic personality, spectrum disorders have been a clinical interest of mine for quite a long time, decades. I have a blog called Unmasking the Psychopath, www.unmaskingthepsychopath.com. So a lot of my work is really meant to inform the lay public on the nature of the psychopathic personality. I make no distinction between psychopaths and sociopaths. They really, from my perspective, they really denote the same personality and individual. This is just another of a series of many shorter videos, increasingly shorter videos that I'm making on this subject. My goal is, as I say, just to kind of hit certain themes that pertain to psychopathic personality and to do so in a very spontaneous, unscripted way. I think it's important to bear in mind, and I kind of point this out in all my videos, that psychopaths do not exhibit their psychopathy being the study of psychopathic personality, the nature of psychopathic personality. But psychopaths slash sociopaths exhibit their maladaptive and transgressive, violating behaviors in all kinds of different ways. So it's important not to, assume that the form, the expression of these very disturbing, as I say, violating behaviors are going to look the same from individual to individual. But one of the things I want to point out is that when you consider that psychopathic people tend to have very low fear levels, low anxiety levels, and when you combine that with their exploitative tendencies, their exploitative orientations, that combination of low fear, low anxiety, high exploitative orientation, that combination really produces a mentality, a real game playing, envelope pushing, limit testing mentality. What can I get away with? We need to bear in mind that while psychopaths are not behaving psychopathically 24/7 by any stretch of the imagination, nobody is acting out their particular disorders 24/7. Hence, psychopaths can look and be and seem very normal most of the time, but there is this underlying certain tendency that will take expression, to violate others' boundaries in the various ways that psychopaths can invade, violate, and harm other people. And as I always emphasize, the real essence of a psychopath is an individual who violates others, violates their space, their dignity, their security, their safety, violates others knowingly, intellectually aware that he or she is perpetrating a violation of someone that will harm the other in some form or another without remorse. That history, that pattern, that capacity to do that really captures the essence of a psychopathic person. But what I want to hit in this video is the notion that when you're dealing with an individual who has a tendency to really, as I say, push the envelope in very audacious ways, testing limits, manipulatively, provocatively, as I say, really exploring what he or she can get away with, that the relishing of that challenge, the gamesmanship of really getting over on people, on systems. This is very highly indicative of a psychopathic mentality. And when you find yourself reacting with a kind of, OMG sort of reaction, and oh my God, jaw-dropping reaction to someone's, as I say, nervy, audacious, attitude or behavior, high risk-taking behavior, and it's often done for the gratification of the psychopath. Psychopaths often seek that sort of form of gratification. It's kind of exciting for the psychopath to see what he or she can pull over on others and get over on others. So again, staying true to my goal to keep things short and concise. It's kind of what I want the point that I want to make, and I will see you shortly with another video. Thanks.